Alright, okay. Hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Game Show, episode 47. And today I'm going to review one of the best video games of all time. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Really, really good Zelda game. One of my personal favourites out of the entire series. But, I've noticed that when everybody reviews this game on YouTube and on other websites, they always give this game a perfect score of 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, you know. And, I really, really like Ocarina of Time, but I found a few problems with it, and I'm going to show you these in my review. So I may not give this game a perfect score of 10 out of 10. So don't send me any hate mail just because I don't give it a perfect score. After all, this is my review and my opinion. So, anyway, let's get started. Right, that's my Nintendo setup, so let's begin. Now, Legend of Ocarina of Time, when Nintendo first decided to make this game, it was originally going to be released on the Nintendo 64 disk drive add-on. But the disk drive, when they were making this new add-on to Nintendo 64, the disk drive took ages and ages to make, and Nintendo just got sick of waiting for the disk drive to be made and developed. So Nintendo decided to put Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 cartridge system. The disk drive was never actually released in England or Japan, or it was actually released in England or America. It was still released in Japan. I'm playing the GameCube version because it's the only version I own. This game is also available on the Virtual Console for 1,000 Wii points, but I didn't really feel like spending any more Wii points since I already have the game on the GameCube. Anyway, let's get started. Now, the story for this game is really good. In this game, the character known as Link is an orphan. And when you start at the game, you will find Link in a forest with all these children. And the first 3 dungeons are pretty easy. You get to the now, basically, after you've collected one sacred stone, you go to Zelda's castle, and you see this evil man known as Ganondorf through the window, and he's talking to the king. Eventually, after you've collected all 3 sacred stones, Ganondorf finds some way to take over the kingdom of Hyrule, and causes a lot of bad stuff to happen. So after you've done the first 3 dungeons, and collected all the sacred stones, you must become an adult. So, Link's got to say goodbye to his childhood, I suppose. Here we go. Now, when you're an adult in this game, 7 years have passed, so Link is quite a lot older. He's a full adult, sort of dude. Anyway, let's go into graphics in this game. The graphics in this game are really, really good. I've played a bit of the N64 version, and the only difference between the N64 version and the GameCube version is that the graphics were a bit blocky. You know, they look like loads and loads of squares put together. Right. Okay, let's on the music. The music in this game is really, really good. Now, let's go on to levels and dungeons. In this Zelda game, there are loads and loads of dungeons. There's 10 in all. There's also one dungeon which isn't really a dungeon at all. It's called the Ice Temple, but it doesn't really feel like a dungeon because there's not really a boss at the end of it. So in all, there's 10 dungeons. And you do 3 of them as a kid, and the other 7 you do as an adult. Although in the final dungeon as an adult, you have to go back to being a kid just to get through half the dungeon. Anyway, so the dungeons are really good. Controls for this game. Well, bearing in mind this is the GameCube version, so I only know the GameCube controls. Anyway, GameCube controls work like this. The B button is your sword, the start button brings up your start screen, the A button does all your usual stuff, does you roll, the Y button is part of your ocarina, the X button is part of your ocarina, the Z button is part of your ocarina, the R button just moves the start screen around, I think it's different options. The thumbstick moves you around, the L button also moves your option screen around, and also it's also taking the place of the Z target. Instead of a Z target now, the GameCube has got an L target. The D.B.T doesn't really seem to do that much in the game, and the C-stick's basically just for the ocarina. So as you can see, the controls haven't really been changed that much from the N64 version for the GameCube. Okay, the next thing I'll talk about is the gameplay of this game. The gameplay of this game is an adventure game, which makes this game really, really good. I really, really like adventure games. You know, I like the sort of games that can take you into a new world and take you on an adventure. Okay, the good stuff about this game, well, the story is really good, but when I was thinking about those games are the weapons. In this game, there are loads and loads of weapons. Let's take a look at them. When you're a kid, you have several weapons, but you will lose the ability to use these weapons when you go into adult, which is stupid. Anyway, back to the weapons. When you're a kid, the weapons that you get are a boomerang, a slingshot, a stick, and some seeds. That's basically it for your kid. You also get a wooden shield and a tiny, tiny sword. Okay. Another good thing about this game is the ocarina. The ocarina, in most adventures, a flute will be a completely useless item, but Nintendo has thought about this item a lot, and it has several uses. By playing a certain song on the ocarina, it can make certain things happen in the game. Example, when you're playing as a kid in the game, Zelda's Lullaby will help certain people to recognize you when you go through the game. Example, you're going to go around village. If you play the Zelda's Lullaby, the person will know that you're the king's messenger. I put on a song, another good one. It brings your horse back to you. Saria's song, it's alright, but you only get it after you become an adult. And basically, Saria will tell you which dungeon to go, where to go next, which is quite useful. The song is extremely useful for getting the fire arrows because waiting for day and night to come around can be a real pain. The Song of Time can remove special blocks in certain dungeons, and also that's basically it. The Song of Storm, you only really use it once to get the magic mirror. The songs that have these different symbols in green, these different musical notes, are all warp songs, so you can get to dungeons easy as an adult. Now, I'm very sorry, YouTube, but I've run out of time. So join me in part 2 of my Ocarina of Time review. Until then, YouTube, bye-bye.